People get naked in front of a live audience.
What?
What's the reason? Gotta be like you're like a nudist. You want to feel free.
This is a crazy thought that just came to me right now because I'm thinking about naked people. Girls that do OF, it might be what, $5.99, and you see the whole everything and all the content, whatever. Not that I would know, but based off what I've heard of how the site works. But if you went up to them in person and said, "I got a $5 for you,"
I got a $5. Can you get nude real quick?
Yeah, it becomes disrespectful real quick.
take your top off. You'd be seen as a what's the word? A criminal, essentially.
Yeah.
A sexual assaulter, pervert, whatever. But if you do the same thing online, it's the same thing.
Yeah, we're in a weird world. Because you could pull the photo up in front of the girl like, all right, well, look, I see you already. Just do it now.
It's like, oh, one person's different. It is, but it's a service, right?
It's like you can't go up to Theo Von and say like, tell me a joke.
I see him all the time. Say one right now.
Like if I'm trying to buy a pair of Beats headphones, I can go to the store and give cash and they will give me the Beats headphones. Or I can go online, submit my debit card, and I will get the Beats headphones sent to me.
It's equivalent of like, do you go up to a stripper in real life and say, can you shit for me right now? It's like, no, you gotta go at the club.
I know you're off the clock, but and it gets me thinking like, hey, if you're a police officer and if you're off the clock, you're not getting paid, but if you see a cat in a tree or whatever, a baby abandoned, you still gonna save the baby, even though you're not on the clock, you still gonna do your job. So if you're a stripper, I'm just this thought experiment.
I have a hard time being out in public because of my self-consciousness, so I obviously needed to do the extreme thing and be fully nude in front of a crowd of strangers.
I don't know if I can do
Does
it.
that really fix your day-to-day after this?
Whoa, top and everything? What the fuck?
I thought it was envision yourself in underwear in front of an audience. Now it's just getting naked actually in front of the audience.
Bro, Cut went from do the deed on camera and give us your first reaction to they're pushing it now. Whoever the new CEO is at Cut,
And then they get mad at us for reacting to a channel we've been reacting to for years.
it's already there publicly. It's already there.
They're in the writing room thinking of ideas, conjuring shit.
Naked.
Let's have people get naked just to see. They're trying to make it like a deeper thing where it's like, I'm self-conscious about myself. I'm not confident, so this is gonna make you
But is
confident.
that truly gonna change?
Nah, bro, it just gives Cut views.
And now your dad's in tears because he sees his daughter with her tits out on the cut in front of a live studio audience.
Naked body is art, though.
It is.
Oh, you go to a museum, you see naked bodies all the time. What's wrong with that?
I go on my explore page, that shit's nothing but art.
So this shouldn't be blurred then, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
I'm about to be naked in front of a live audience.
The audience members are too excited for this.
I'll catch me in the back.
It's like, wait, Ryan,
Popcorn.
Ryan's there in the corner.
For a lot of my life, I was made to feel a lot of shame about my body, and there were times where I lost agency over my body, and so this is kind of a way for me to reclaim
I feel like
that.
it's not that bad for a girl.
It scares the hell out of me, and I like to do those things to get out of my comfort zone.
Who has the courage to go on stage and get naked?
It's like technically nobody can laugh at you because you're walking in knowing the premise, so everybody's almost gonna be
Everyone's gonna be nice, cheering.
right. Like they're forced to almost be like, you did that, congrats.
Like, let people judge you if you're gonna do this concept. I'll be in the front.
This is like I've been ashamed my whole life, and then what if the whole crowd just starts laughing at you? I mean, they're not gonna do this in a setting, but
So you've been ashamed your whole life. You're trying to fix that, so you're in front of a crowd with a
that
fake crowd.
that are gonna tell you you're beautiful and look good. So is it really helping your confidence?
Because imagine you step out there, and here we go, and it's dead silent. You drop your f***ing drawers, your balls are out.
You just hear, ew.
You hear,
It's gonna be claps, standing ovation.
yeah. But you know what? The balls it takes, whether you're ripped, out of shape, built like a bag of Skittles, whatever, just getting up in front of a bunch of people takes balls of titanium steel, and I respect that.
Yeah, because even though if you know they're being fake, you know in their head they're thinking whatever they want to think. So it's like, you are standing in front of these people. You are doing it.
Even if you are saying that, it's like you're still allowing people to judge you, but
Yeah, it's funny, back in the 90s, that's the Howard Stern Butterface, where they're showing girls, whatever, and then everyone's like, ugh, on camera. Now it's just, everyone cheers.
It's a nice version.
Everyone be nice. And you know what? Respect to all the people getting up there getting naked. Oh shit, it's a gay guy.
you've done this already.
I thought it was a chicks only thing.
My name's Alexis. I have a super okay monologue I'm gonna read really quickly.
You can fake this so easily. Well, I'm saying you could just film a studio audience
Oh yeah, and then later,
and just film the thing and then just overlap the audios and do the reactions.
even though this was real. But yeah, if you wanted to, yeah. you-
I've struggled with heavy mental health issues and have been self-conscious of my appearance at least since middle school.
Let me just derobe. Give me 1 second.
I don't think the audience cares about the monologue, right?
Yeah, but
Isn't that like an internal thing you're trying to Fitz, why do you cut it off?
In my late teens and my early 20s, I was the poster child for purity culture in the church. Purity culture basically says men can't control their lust, so women are responsible for keeping them from sinning by covering up, hiding their bodies, and moving modestly.
My journey with my weight and my body has been a peculiar one as I fluctuated between thickness Everkeen and not so slim Jim. I gained the freshman 45 in college and at one point pushed over 275 pounds.
As I got older, my body changed a lot. Being in cheerleading didn't help either. I was just never thin enough. I was still noticeably larger than most of the girls.
When I was about 8 years old, I got this thing called gyno, which I don't know if any of you are familiar with gynecomastia. So being unclothed in front of people has always been kind of a nerve-wracking thing for me in general. In this process of me being up here with my shirt off, which I almost never do, I'm finding a newfound sense of courage and authenticity for sure. And I'm learning to accept myself fully and to celebrate the strength that comes from being vulnerable.
I was the girl whose story was used as both an example of the dangers of being promiscuous and as a redemption story for turning things around. Back then, I was invited to share my testimony at churches, and I'd stand on stage and I'd describe how I became promiscuous at 13 years old when I was hanging out with 18 and 19-year-old guys. I'd blame myself for what happened, talk about the shame I carried, and then tell this story about how God saved me from that lifestyle. I shared this at over a dozen churches, and not once did an adult ever step in and say, Sammy, this is not your story. Like, you were a kid. Those guys knew better. This shame is not yours to carry, it's theirs.
When intimate, I would often wear a tank top or a t-shirt, trying to steer focus away from the weight and places I didn't want lovers to see. I was ashamed of my curves and swerves. That covering of my body was the only way I could control the narrative as far as how I looked to men, because I was so concerned about what men thought. In 2021, I set out on a mission to run a marathon by the time I turned 30. Running long distance became a sort of therapy for me, allowing me to tap into energies and feelings that I was having. And that kind of translated to overall confidence.
I have a hard time being out in public because of my self-consciousness, and I have a hard time not being fully clothed in front of others. So I obviously needed to do the extreme thing and be fully nude in front of a crowd of strangers. You take off my robe.
Hey now,
Take it off. I'm here to uplift her.
Ryan's like maneuvering himself with the front row.
I tried all the diets, exercises. Did it work? Hell yes. I had the flattest stomach I've ever had. This was the first time in such a long time I felt good in my body. Did it last? Hell no. Once I went to college, I gained it all back. This would be a constant for me, losing and gaining weight all through my 20s. No matter how much I hated my body then, now more than ever, I feel good in my body at any size. After all this time, I understand when my body looks healthy and when it doesn't. And I'm not embarrassed of the imperfections because they make me, me. And we all have them. I'm getting into my birthday suit right now to prove to myself that I'm that girl. This fearless, confident person I've always been.
Come on now.
Take that shit off.
Take your pants off.
So confident. Brian in the back.
Cut the sob story.
Not what I came here for.
Let's do the monologue naked.
No, really though.
Really though?
That's what they should have done.
They should have walked out, clapped, take that shit off.
And then talk.
What's the build up for? Because then are they going to get naked or are
right.
they just going to stand there and go, this is me?
They should have done their monologue naked.
And they just blur it out.
My husband didn't understand when I told him that certain ways of being approached for sex were triggering. He took it as rejection. I became insecure about even walking naked from my bathroom to my bedroom. And honestly, for years, I thought that I was dead inside sexually. But when I left him, I realized I wasn't uninterested in sex. I was just uninterested in sex with someone who treated me like
Hurry up! In the back. Hurry it up!
My lift's coming in 20. That's why I would never go to this because it wouldn't work out. It wouldn't work.
But see, we're just being satirical, and it's a funny concept.
It's like, cut, really put this video out. like, come on. We're watching people get naked. Like, dude, that's Cut's fault.
I guess you have to do that monologue to make this seem not like a pornographic sexual thing.
It's Cut's way of.
But if it's that powerful and deep, we shouldn't be sexualizing them in the first place, right? We're looking at this as the human body is beautiful.
Yeah. We keep laughing about the idea of being at this event, belligerently drunk in the back with your fucking beer or whatever. Like, show us your tits. Hurry up. People turning around looking at you and shit.
Sure.
Alright, get to the good part already. The hell is this?
I paid $30 and $20 for my parking ticket.
Sir, if you don't lower your voice, we're gonna have to ask you to leave, please.
I got here early so I get front row.
Oh,
Am
shit.
I about to get naked on a stage in front of all of y'all? Well, because it's the ultimate act of reclaiming my body. This is me choosing what I do with it, who I share it with, and what it means. And maybe, just maybe, it's also a little f you to my ex, because he would have never let me do anything like this.
I would have never let a girl that I was dating, if she says I want to go be butt naked in front. Well, I guess I wouldn't stop someone from doing something. I just would stop dating them.
Because then you go, why do you need other people to let you know you're beautiful with your body? That's what I'm here for.
It's like, oh no, I could set this up for you, but with no cameras if that's what you really want.
Why do you feel like you have to get naked in front of 100 people?
Yeah, 100 strangers, and it's also going to get posted on YouTube. Yeah, I wouldn't want you to go be in that.
It's a fuck you to me, the evil ex, for saying, yeah, babe, don't be naked in front of 100 people. If one of y'all said, hey, I'm gonna have my dick out for a big live stream event, I would be like, I would maybe don't do that. And that's not some patriarchal, oh, I'm the man, I'm in charge, I'm gonna control your body. I would say that to another man. Don't have your balls out.
And you just gotta trust Cut's editor to not leak shit. Things been leaked before, bigger things.
But you never know, even someone here at the event. Take a look.
They got the meta glasses. No, really, the guy in the front, I think, has the metas.
Look at him, big ass brain.
But he has the big ass hat on, so like,
Might be live streaming it.
And this is me taking a stand, being like, I'm in control of what I do with my body. Therefore, I'm gonna let everyone see it.
I choose who sees my body. These randos? You want to see your body and judge you?
And if that's what you want, then go for
Sure.
it. But I guess that coming from a past of where you were getting sexually assaulted as a child,
I wouldn't be so willy-nilly.
maybe you'd be more reserved when it comes to who you then are showing certain parts. Or just be naked everywhere. I don't give a damn either way.
It's her story.
It's her story.
I hope to get a lot out of this experience though, and I hope to overcome the negative emotions I feel when trying to live life. I'm coming in with the mindset that if I can do this, why would anything else be hard?
This is me and all of my glory. I'm about to show y'all my ladyboy bits, which is also something.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom for this one.
It feels incredible to make this decision for myself, to stand here fully in control and say, this body is mine. I mean, so it, let's get naked.
This body is mine, and it's mine now too.
You're so confident, right? You don't care if I do this, right?
Because you gotta know how the internet acts too, right? There's little kids that see this title and be like, oh yeah, love this.
Your body. And now it's in my camera roll. The man, stay there. I get the super deep concept. I get it. It's like, I get it.
But like, come on.
This wouldn't have been my like body reclaim sort of
And
thing.
then would they do this, but this wasn't a video? Like, could somebody pull this off somewhere?
Damn, out, bro. Wow. Oh, I can see it. I can see it through the blur. They did not blur that enough.
They needed to scale up that blur a little.
I just saw fucking BBC.
I was expecting like the black bars, like just cover the whole area.
They really got naked on this.
What? Okay, no, on the ground. We don't. It could be dirty.
That was the best therapy I have ever had in my entire life.
I feel a lot of different great feelings. The shock of what I just underwent is still kind of translating.
I'm feeling great. That was really exciting. I'm definitely not feeling as anxious now that it's over.
I feel pretty incredible, actually. That was pretty empowering, I'm not gonna lie.
So like now, do you just want to be naked everywhere? Like I don't know what this.
I guess it was like a way of therapy to kind of shift their brain a bit, like their mindset on things. Or are they going to continue?
Now, granted, I wasn't expecting her to be doing a split on the stage. That was interesting.
Yeah, the dancing threw me off. Like everyone just.
I was like, okay, you reclaimed it. You reclaimed your body. All right.
I would have liked them to do the monologue naked.
Yeah.
That would have been good.
I do like the concept of once they've been naked in front of an audience, like what else could harm them? You know, you've already been your most vulnerable. That's got to be freeing. You know, how many people are scared to show their thing? They show it. Well, that's it. That's the big scary thing. It's done now. What now do you have to be like scared about? Nothing really. So I mean, I like the concept.
That's why OF girls are so strong. We should praise that. More of that.
More nudity, Free the nipple. Do not tell women to cover up.
Let it all out.
Let everything out.
And start dancing. You'll feel good after.
Matter of fact, do it in front of a whole audience. And if people want to tip, maybe at a pole or something. Oh wait, it's stripping. Oh wait.
I guess it's a tactic that works, you know? They all said it, they feel good in that moment, but that's all, it's still kind of shock though. It's like,
I would prefer if my daughters, sons, and friends maybe didn't do something like this. I'm friends with some adult performer people, and I'm happy for them doing it.
yeah, for them, what if it's helping them, right? It's freeing, it's empowering to post stuff like that.
Yes. It's like an emotional support strip club. Cut, you absolutely wow for this one. The amount of money it would take to convince me to do this doesn't exist. One of the scariest and most empowering things that I've ever done. I'm so grateful for everyone involved who were so unbelievably supportive. It was definitely a healing experience and gave me the courage to be able to share my story more. I'm happy for it. Show your shit. I was an audience member and wasn't sure what to entirely expect coming from this, and went with an open mind. I'm so glad I did, because those people on stage were in a vulnerable state and we were all supportive of them in the audience. I laughed, I cried, I related to some of these people. I left with a realization as well that everyone has insecurities and I'm really not the only one. But hearing it from strangers do this, it was raw and honest way, just opened up my mind about a lot of things. At the end of the day, we're just people who are not and will never be perfect, and we're all doing our best. I'm into the experimental shit. I'll with that. You guys want to go to one of these events next? There will be a gay man sort of.
Can I see the lineup?
Cartwheeling? Yeah, let me see the lineup, please.
Let me see the lineup real quick.
They put out flyers with the lineup. Oh yeah, I'm going this week.
Like it's like the comedy club.
Yeah. I need a follow up with all these people that went and see like how their life changed and how their everyday sort of, you know, psyche is different than it was before doing that. And if it changed at all.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Americans have a different relation with naked bodies.
Yeah.
In many cultures around the world, there is nothing special about being naked publicly, whether at public baths, at the beach, locker rooms, etc. Very true.
I mean, I was thinking even America in the 50s, this is forbidden. But yeah, in every other out of country place, like, you know, that's your sacredness.
Yeah, we reacted to the Naked Attraction from what, UK or wherever that show was from. And that was a dating show based off of how you look naked. And it shows it. Is Cut allowed to do that concept? Dating based on naked body, if the people that are naked feel empowered to do so? Since it's helping them, they gotta make it a deep message and like do the monologues to do this concept though. They're not gonna do the Naked Attraction.
The way this is framed is naked is empowering. But for a lot of people, being naked is psychologically harmful and not good for them and causes great distress. But that's in another pocket of the internet or the world or whatever. But I guess just in this setting, okay, it's good here. I don't know, it's just one of them if it's your cup of tea sort of thing. They're right though, the foreign countries, you go to Spain, they be out there topless and shit. I'd be like, oh shit. Then there'll be someone's grandpa in a Speedo and with his ass cheeks out, and I'm like, oh shit. Thought there were gonna be more hot chicks at the beach. I wanna know what the viewers think.
Y'all doing this?
Get naked in the comments.